Hi, my name is Greg Schuldt, and this is my 1958 Oldsmobile 88 hardtop. I've owned this car since 1977. That was the first car that I bought. I drove it for 2 years in high school. Then I parked the car and it sat in the garage until 2005 when I brought it out and did a frame-on restoration of the car. And this is the end result. This is the end product. We started restoration, as I said, in 2005. The goal was to get it done by 2008 so we could take it to the Oldsmobile Nationals in Detroit that year. The car would have been 50 years old at the time. While we were searching for parts, we were looking for front fenders for the car. We ended up coming across a complete donor car in Wyoming. We ended up purchasing that car, which turned out to be a great investment for all the small parts that we ended up needing that we probably would never have found. During the restoration, we kept the original drivetrain in the car. It still has its original 371 V8. We did modify the engine a little bit when we rebuilt it. It does have a mild cam in it. We did convert it from a factory 4-barrel setup to a 2-barrel carburetor setup, which was back in the day called a J2. This one is kind of slightly modified. The unique thing about the J2 is back in the day when it was introduced, it was used in NASCAR and almost immediately it was outlawed because of the performance. Today, the NASCAR still has a moratorium on multiple carburetor setups. During the restoration process, we had to decide on a new color. The car was originally white over pink, which we weren't going to redo it that color. We did choose a period correct color. It's a 1959 Oldsmobile bronze mist metallic and Polaris white. And the white on the stainless trim here, this is actually a option that was available but through your dealer. It wasn't a factory option. The two-tone paint you could order from the factory, but any accent colors would be applied by the dealership when you got your car. One of the reasons we went with this accent paint option was the fact that we were trying to disguise that this is a four-door car. It is pillarless, so most people don't realize it until they see me open up the back door. As far as the interior goes, you can see that they've carried the chrome theme from the outside to the inside by the amount of chrome that's on the dashboard, chrome and polished stainless steel. Through the restoration process, we wanted to keep the interior as stock as possible, and so we kept that in mind when we put things back together. For the most part, it's original as it came from the factory. We did have the seats recovered, we did replace the carpet, but the rest of the interior is as it was when the car was new. The odometer currently reads just over 52,000 miles, and we believe that to be correct. Characteristic of the Oldsmobiles in the 50s, Oldsmobile tried to bring some of the jet age of the era into the car. The taillights were meant to represent the jet engine. The handles on the trunk are actually intended to look like bullseyes, but the purpose is actually to open the trunk up. If you're interested in restoring an old car, what I would suggest you do, obviously the internet is an excellent resource, but try to find some local clubs that are interested in the type of vehicle that you're interested in. Around here for Oldsmobiles, we have the National Antique Oldsmobile Club, and we have the Oldsmobile Club of America, with the local chapter being the Illinois Valley Olds Club. Excellent reference, excellent resources. These guys really know and love these cars. For me, working on the car, the most satisfying thing has always been just working on it. I love to tinker with old cars especially. Second to that, obviously, is going to be driving it. There's nothing like driving old cars.